Alright, so yeah, today we're interviewing people some more, I guess. I forgot. I'm on second floor, it looks like. I don't think I talked to anyone here yet, so we're just gonna keep on interviewing houses left to right. Oh, it's some punk kid. What is it? A detective. The guy on the third floor, that was a suicide, right? I don't play with those kids, but I've talked to them a lot. Kids do stupid things, so I tell them to be careful. When I'm working on my bike, they'd come right over. I told them about how the engine is built, stuff like that. I doubt they understand, but anyway. They seemed really happy. My mom works nights, my little brother was studying for exams, and I was out on my bike. Those are basically our alibis. Hiruma on the third floor. I don't really know him. He didn't seem like a very nice guy, though. What a shock. The other kid has been really depressed, you know? I don't even know what to say to console him. Oh, by the way, that night I saw Hiruma on the street in front of the complex. I ride a motorcycle, you know? I didn't talk to him or anything. And the parking lot's in the back, so that's it, but... Okay, this is really good. Like, this is giving us a pretty cohesive, like, more cohesive world building. Having all, like, a bunch of different characters talking that. Hiruma. I used to go past the building newsletter to him a lot. His apartment was kind of dark and smelled like cigarettes. He lived in this building by himself, right? You know, there's definitely something creepy about him, to think that he killed himself. The kid on the fourth floor, right? At the Kobayashi place. How unsettling. My kid is still small, so he wasn't really the age to be playing with the older kids. But to think that what could have happened. Really, how sad. The child's mother has been really upset. The building manager, Mizuguchi, probably knows better than anyone about the residents here. We don't really interact much with neighbors, so you should probably talk to him. I don't know what to say in between these, we just kind of go from place to place. Who are you? The police. About the other day? I don't know anything. But more importantly, do something about all the illegal parking out front. I'm not a traffic cop. What, anything else? Leave me alone. I have a bad headache. About the dead guy? How should I know anything about him? I don't care, okay? Can we stop now? She seems nice. I guess we talked to people on the first floor as well. I hope going out of order like this didn't do anything. Because they probably, maybe they expect you to go front, top to bottom, because like, you get the note to do it when you go to talk to the kid, right? This is the manager, right? Hi there. What's the matter, detective? You want to ask me some questions? Well, okay then, come on in. Oh, I'm actually going into his house. That's scary. He seems to have a pretty nice house. Go ahead and take your time. Honestly, I've been troubled myself. The landlord and management company are always bitching. I mean, this sort of thing happens no matter who works as building manager, but still. As for me, all I know about the people living here is whatever's written in their documentation. It's not like I had any sort of personal relationship with Hiruma, so... That night, yeah, I was awake. I remember hearing a sort of bang, but I never thought, you know... Recently, more residents have been taking their trash out at night, and it's a hassle to warn them about it every time. So I thought that's what the sound was. At first, at least. When I went out to clean up in the morning, I saw what had happened. Koichi. Oh, the kid on the fourth floor, right? Poor kid. The kid next door died suddenly. Hikaru, I think it was. Apparently he had a weak heart. Sounds like they were playing together and he suddenly had a heart attack. Whatever it was, at that age the shock must have been really bad. Yeah, I think we were supposed to hear that before talking to anyone else. I kind of pieced together that the kid had died from what everyone was saying, but like, it would make more sense hearing that explicitly, you know, first. So I thought they were kind of maybe just being like subtle about it. And I'm not gonna recheck every door, so we're just gonna go up, try to talk to the kid now. I guess that's why they wanted you to talk to everyone first, is so that you can, like... This time when you go to talk to the kid, you know what's going on with them, right? Yeah. The music here is good and like, good for setting the atmosphere. Oh, I mean, I haven't talked... Did I talk to people on, like, other sides of his room? And on the 5th floor, maybe? 403, nobody there. Uh, 401. I missed my click the first time. Something else? No. So we already talked to him, so I'm guessing that's just what's gonna happen every time we ring people's doorbells, so I can go up to the 5th floor now. So this is gonna be a new area. Hopefully it's not just super similar to everywhere else we've already been. There's nothing over here. What even are those doors? Like, I only glanced at them quickly, but you can't go through there either. So I guess it's just this one door we gotta ring. Who the hell are you? You doing stuff like this with a face like that? Have we met somewhere? Maybe not. I know about the kid below dying. They're not totally unrelated. But I have nothing to talk to you about. I heard some noise on this floor, but I was in a bad mood. Unfortunately, what happened right near me may as well have happened in another world. If you're done, then hurry up and take off. Your face pisses me off. Well, I'm glad we had that bit of dialogue first. Is this just... Maybe it's just like... They copied the layouts for each floor and they just like... didn't put the stairs in there because there's no next floor to put the stairs to. So can I talk to kid now, or now I can? Okay. Let's see how he's holding up. I mean, probably not great given everything that happened, but I mean, he seemed to be coping with things. Although where is he? Oh, here he is. He just barged right into his room. I remembered something. Hikaru was really terrified. He was really scared of something, especially that day. It was scary. Let's let the animation play out first. I think they'll give us time, but still. Oh, okay. I went to a haunted house with Hikaru. Hikaru got really scared. It was all an amusement park and all the ghosts were real veterans. It was really cold inside and it was super scary. It's almost like the real thing. Nobu is so cool. You don't know what that means, do you? Oh, okay, I didn't think I'd get past, but they play out the animation every time. That's good to know. Oh, what's that? I wonder who that is. Who was it? Something doesn't feel right. The sun was bright and reflecting on the apartment building. I know, from the 3rd floor of the apartment building. He was watching Hikaru. Okay, Hikaru, let's get out of here. It's a flashback. But my foot. Hurry up. Koichi, no. He's coming, he disappeared. Huh? On the stairs. Help. Run. Okay, kids running in slow motion. I'm sorry, I don't feel so good. Please leave me alone for a while. Please. I want to be alone. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, kid. I get where you're coming from there. Oh, now we're back at the office. 10 a.m. Weird noise happening. You're being called into the break room. Me? Okay, well, we just got one shot of that area before we move on. Oh, we're in the lounge now. And I think we'll call it here. Maybe a shorter episode, but I'm afraid that things are gonna like take off here with another big long section. So we'll just save here and we'll call it a day. Things got sad, but I mean that's how they go sometimes with this kind of thing.